Gamescom is not that far away at all. Of course, it does begin on the 18th of August, about 3 weeks away, and Square Enix just officially unveiled all of its plans for Gamescom this year. And according to Square, it's the biggest lineup ever presented for Gamescom, and there's going to be more than 220 hands-on stations. And if you visited Gamescom last year, it'll be a similar setup. There'll be 2 booths. There'll be the main one, which will have hands-on stations with the biggest titles, and a special event called Final Fantasy XIV Battle Arena will take place in the second booth. Now, I have a bit of a statement here from the CEO of Square Enix Americas and Europe, Phil Rogers, who said, quote, "At this year's E3, we presented our biggest lineup ever at Gamescom 2016. We will set another mark with the biggest show in our history. We are very happy to offer hands-on of these highly anticipated titles to gamers from around the world." Now, I do have the full lineup for Gamescom from Square Enix here, but the press release did say that more information on the reveals and announcements due at Gamescom will be coming up soon before the event. So basically, while this is the full lineup, there's still more to be revealed about what exactly Square have planned for Gamescom. So, naturally, we are getting Deus Ex Mankind Divided, as well as Dragon Quest Builders, Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, which is the HD remaster of that particular title for the PlayStation 4, Final Fantasy 15, of course, as well as Final Fantasy 14, which is interesting. Maybe they'll be having the Heavensward expansion, or maybe just, hey, check out this if you haven't already, it's a cool game kind of thing. Hitman as well, of course, is already out, but they're undoubtedly going to be showing off some new content and just maybe giving people a hands-on if they're unsure about the game. We also have the ridiculously titled Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, which is the longest name for anything ever in the history of man. But it is the sort of final thing before Kingdom Hearts 3, so I'm undoubtedly going to cough up to get this because, well, it's 2.8. I want to get myself fully up to date before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, probably next year if I had to guess. We also have Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration, and it will include, this new version will include the award-winning Rise of the Tomb Raider game, as well as a new story chapter, some DLC, obviously, as well as PSVR support for Blood Ties and a few other shinies there. World of Final Fantasy, and we have the Turing test there as well, which we saw at E3, I believe. We have Black the Fall, which is described as a side-scrolling action-adventure for PC and consoles. And we have Tokyo Dark, which, to be honest, I've never heard of before now. And this is described as a side-scrolling point-and-click mystery adventure game for Windows as well as Mac, so no console there. And Oh My Godheads is a capture-the-head action game, which is, it sounds a bit weird, but apparently it's like capture the flag, but it's an ancient head that it's alive, and yeah, I guess that makes capturing it a bit more difficult. We also have Goetia is another point-and-click adventure, and of course we have Deus Ex Go, which is a puzzle game set in the Deus Ex universe. So pretty much they have the lineup that you would expect. You have some nice bonuses, of course Final Fantasy XII HD Remaster is nice, some more Final Fantasy 15, the Tomb Raider celebration is also cool, Kingdom Hearts, also good Turing test, I'm definitely interested. It's a first-person puzzle game which looks really, really cool when it was revealed at E3. So while I'm not going to be at Gamescom myself, it seems like there's going to be a lot on offer for those of you who are there, and hopefully we'll get some new trailers and stuff as well. And I look forward to seeing not only what Square have to offer, but just the conference in general. I have a feeling that we're going to be seeing some stuff from Sony and a few other companies that they didn't reveal at E3. Of course, Sony especially very much focused on the AAA, not much time for indies. They kept their conference short and sweet, which definitely appreciated. So they're probably going to show some of the stuff they didn't have time for at E3 there as well as a few other bits. And of course, Microsoft aren't doing a traditional conference, so while we will undoubtedly get some timed reveals, they're not going to be a traditional conference like we're talking about here. So, either way, Gamescom is going to be interesting, and that is exactly what Square Enix have planned. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.